This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
The breadth of each and every rally must be breadth, not the length. I'm not bothered about the length. Must be such that at least single alternate plying of the vehicles must be there in the route, sir. This must be ensured henceforth by the police authorities.
I'll instruct my DC traffic today.
Whatever this showing of whichever political party is concerned, I'm not bothered about the political party, sir. But the commoners who will be plying, who will be returning home, or who will be having the agony and anxiety to reach at a particular spot concerned, the breadth of this, and henceforth the front placard which is carried by a political party, this must be a measured one, proportionate to the route they cover, because the more longer you have the placard, automatically
rush is in the front to have the photographs clicked with the leaders.
Whatever it is.
This was last week, in fact. I have taken photographs.
Whatever it is, sir.
Talking the High Court. The accused, in fact, was marching also.
So whatever it is, sir, I'm just giving an indication of my mind, sir. There may be difference subsequently with other courts, but I'm just giving my mind very clearly that the breadth of the placard which is carried at the front must be at least 1/3 of the road. If the road is 20 feet, it should not exceed 6 feet, sir. And the following of the breadth of the particular procession which is following that should not exceed 6 inches, is 7 feet.
But in the common restrictions which are there in the orders itself, if these two are added, we will also add it to our application form as far as...
Because otherwise you will not be able to just fly the vehicles from the site.
Right. Absolutely, powder.
But the difficulty is...
without taking the pittance substance of what was falling from your lordship, my learned friend was rather happy to show some other photographs without trying to understand what is happening.
I have not issues, sir. I'm again saying, going by the law, sir, I cannot prohibit somebody.
But it can be regulated.
But I have got to regulate that. Now, incidents of different character, agitations, elections, this will go on. So, this thing, I'm just imposing this as a condition for the first time. Don't be strict on this particular, because the first time it is being introduced. But I am from next time onwards, this would be a condition precedent.
Impose this, my lord, in some other case, not this case, my lord. The opposition is here before your lordship. When the ruling party comes, my lord, imposes it.
No, anybody. For me, hardly anybody, because you are a ruling party. So.
No,
so that ruling party in some other state that my learned friend can send it to those states use it.
So I have got no issues regarding who is the ruling party concerned or who is the opposition.
Regarding leniency, my lord, please be lenient.
The question is not of leniency. The question is of uniform standards being implemented so that a culture develops amongst the persons. The petitioner has approached this court. You take 3,000 persons, sir. I've got no issues. But not more than 6 feet would be the breadth of the procession.
3,000, 1 to 5, 1
to 5 p.m. But anyway, I should not get a complaint, sir. And so this is, as a matter of course, please, you are also an officer of the court, sir.
I'll do is, my lord, I'll advise my clients, my lord, to have drones this time so that, my lord,
sir, this is a culture, sir.
What can we do?
So please tell them that the commoners should not, this is for what, sir? For flying of the vehicles, sir. Nothing more than that.
Difficulty is, the police.
There was a time, sir.
Yes.
The procession didn't have 100 persons, sir. I have seen in North Bengal this is done. I have seen that. Maybe 25 persons, a single lane, they are going in a manner so that all of the vehicles are following them in the streets. So this.
Personally, what I can say is I have grown up, my lord, in an era seeing, my lord, road blockades, Bangla bonds, and that's how we
That's why we need to outgrow this.
Yes.
No, with passage of time, you have got to change yourself also, sir.
Absolutely. Vehicles were also less at the
petitioner being the Bharatiya petitioner
by Sujan Chakraborty.
Nimdi 1 Raj Chaudhary filed on behalf of Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha West Bengal pre-aid for or a procession, rally and public meeting, and to that effect address to the Joint Commissioner of Police Headquarters, 18 Lalbajar Street, Kolkata 701. Amongst others, petitioner pre-aid for expected participants in the rally to be 3,000, and the timing of such rally between 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 2nd of July 2025. The purpose of the rally was a protest against the rising crime against women, sexual assault on students inside college campus, failure of law and order, lawlessness, policy paralysis of the state government, and failure of state government to tackle rising case of rape and sexual assault on women. एक कुछ पता है 9 नंबर आइटम 2 के में है. अच्छा, the route details which have been provided by the petitioner is commencement of such procession from Rashbihari Mode, bracketed the Kalighat Metro, and the end point to be Kosba police station. Full stop. Mr. Bhattacharya, learned senior advocate, appearing on behalf of the petitioner, submitted that having that at the petitioner being the youth wing of the opposition party in the state is intends to raise the issues and as such as a notional point and as such notionally has kept Kosba police station as the end point. Full stop. Mr. Bandopadhyay, senior standing counsel, appearing on behalf of the state, has opposed such contention as there has been incidents of violence in front of the Kosba police station in the recent past. Full stop. I have considered so far as the end point is concerned, since the investigation of the case is in progress and the accused person and the accused persons are in custody, are in police custody. At this juncture, I am also not inclined to permit the procession to culminate at Kosba police station. As such,
in fact, we are also volunteering that.
As such, Mr. Bhattacharya was asked to, Mr. Bhattacharya, an advocate, was asked to reconsider the culmination point accordingly on instructions. Just write on a piece of paper where is the point.
Yes.
Mr. Bandopadhyay, please check and see where is the point you are wanting so that nothing equivalent.
Reconsider the culmination point
on instruction. On instructions, and after much deliberations, the following venue as a culmination point has been finalized. যা দেবে ওরা লিখে নেবে। হ্যাঁ, Acha, the have we consider the traffic congestion during the office hours? The petitioner and the petitioner being asked to change the timings. They have it was agreed that the procession would commence at 1 p.m. and would culminate at culminate by 5 p.m. at the venue referred to above. Full stop.
Immediately after crossing.
আচ্ছা ওই মিস্টার বন্দ on behalf of the state the following terms, you have got the terms and conditions, Mr. Bandyopadhyay?
It's appended to the permission, my lord.
You have for many other programs also. Many, it's not
brought up.
These are the standard, my lord.
Standard many no, you will not be able to এখানে বক্স দিয়ে চাবে না ওখানে বলছে সাউন্ড সিস্টেম এ করবে
ওটা নেই তো বলছেন মানে the two that has fallen from your lordship that is not there
banning that, sir. On behalf of the state, following terms have been advanced, which are as follows. Learned senior advocate appearing for the petitioner has agreed and undertaken that the petitioner and the organization along with the participants would strictly follow the aforesaid terms and conditions. Full stop. কি কি দিয়েছে দেখি আমার গুলো দিয়েছে
ওটাই আবার লিখেছিলাম immediately after the crossing between
এই 5 নম্বরটা একটু amend করে 5 I am amending 5 I am amending term condition number 5 ওই যেটা আছে the participant shall not obstruct vehicular traffic or create any form of road blockade during the procession. First time দিলাম পরের বার থেকে একটু বাড়িয়ে দেবো the organizers and volunteers who would ensure that 1/3 of the road is only occupied for the purposes of the procession and 2/3 of the road be kept open for flying of the vehicles. Full stop. It is further directed that there cannot be an uniform stretch of the breadth of the road. Accordingly, the organizers would advise their participants to mold the breadth of the procession. It's up to this stage. I am doing. Next time I will change it. আর একটা কি আছে instruction all participants comply or the rally shall be dispersed immediately. আচ্ছা all other security administrative orders and local regulations shall be strictly adhered to. আর এই যে এটা আছে না এটা একটু মডিফাই করে দাও the way other conditions Mr. Bandyopadhyay you change that আর এইখানে এইটা একটু মডিফাই করে দাও আচ্ছা the participants would no, the petitioner as he has informed the police authorities would provide mobile numbers of the organizer
page 21
that is not considered to দিতে হচ্ছে তো
I have an additional point.
yes
But at the time of dispersal, the organizers will make sure that the dispersal is not towards Causeway police station. Otherwise, your entire order becomes.
Once it disperses, people will go back. Now, how people will go back to their?
If I announce thrice, people will listen to me if I am a good leader.
What I am now two things I am incorporating over here, which must be in your terms and conditions, Mr. Bandyopadhyay. No attempt to injuries I mean, no brickbats being thrown and or any aggression towards any public servant. In cases of crisis, the organizers will try to dissuade the participants. Full stop. Since this is a procession from a permission after being this is a procession after obtaining permission from a court of law, the protesters and or the participants will not dislodge the barricade if any installed in and around the South Calcutta Law College and or the Cosba police station. Any violation of the same would be dealt with strictly by the court. Full stop. A report of compliance.
This person, not towards call.
Acha,
But this person, how can we ensure that once this is one station?
3000.
There is something known as the police.
Which flank is that? Right flank.
We'll have to then put barricades then.
তো বলে দিলাম ব্যারিকেড দিয়ে দিতে বলে দিলাম ওই জন্য তো আমি জানি এটা হবে ব্যারিকেড হ্যাঁ
We still
As-
police force.
And the South Calcutta Law College will be barricaded. Cospa police station will be barricaded. Both I have said,
Yes.
and I have directed that the organizers would ensure that since this is an order from a court of law where permission is being granted, no barricade of the police authority should be dislodged. Alright. Disposal with the aforesaid observations. WPA number 14422 of 2025.
My learned friend is now only
disposal.
submitting that we'll come up with a contempt petition. So, my lord, possibly
If
not these
He did
stooges of
not hear
the stooges of
required.
police.
He did not hear if required.
Stooges of the
Because while making comment on station,
Yes.
he doesn't listen to the last parts.
also take these photographs. My lord.
Okay, okay.
They didn't come up with an application.
My learned friend
They didn't come up with
a
another application.
lot of people taking photographs. Yes, everything will be a part of brief. My lord.
Next time.
Itself was, my lord,
Next time we'll come up with a reply.
permission, my lord, from the police. When
We'll come up
to
with
the
a
ruling-
reply when it is part of the brief. We'll come up.
permission to hoy na.
We will come up with a reply. Child.
Crossing between which one after? Acha,
But immediately after, I had to add.
this one,
Yes, it's immediately after,
this part. এইটাই ঢুকিয়ে দেবে
diagonally opposite to the
immediately after. ঠিক আছে সোজা
opposite to the court.
কিছু যা লেখা আছে তাই থাকবে তার বাইরে আমি যেতে পারবো না।
No, it's written out.
If it is written, it will be there, sir.
We have agreed on that part.
চল
Not the
চল।
other.
There is some agreement.